Let's take a look at our first way of classifying nouns. Let's look at concrete and abstract nouns. Nouns may be considered either concrete or abstract, depending on what they are and how they're used in a sentence. Concreteness simply means that the nouns are tangible things, whereas abstractness means they are intangible. Concrete nouns name objects that occupy space or can be recognized by any of the senses. So if you can taste it, smell it, see it, hear it, or feel it externally or internally, then it's considered a concrete noun. If it takes up space in the universe, it is also considered concrete. We have things like helicopter, symphony, saline, Frisco. These are all things that either take up space in the universe or things that we can directly sense with one or more of the five senses. So they're concrete nouns. Counter to that, we have abstract nouns. Abstract nouns are all of the things that concrete nouns are not. They name ideas, qualities, or characteristics, things that don't take up space in the universe. So if it only exists in the mind, then it's considered an abstract noun. Things like freedom, ubiquity, religion, expediency. None of these are things that we can actually perceive with the senses, but they're still stuff, and so they're abstract nouns. A note on concrete and abstract nouns: always look at the noun in context to determine whether it's concrete or abstract, because some words may be either concrete or abstract depending on how they're used in the sentence. So you must first determine what the word means in the context of that sentence to determine whether it's concrete or abstract. Pay special attention to words used in figures of speech when they're not used literally. Here's an example of what I'm talking about in this kind of side-by-side chart. Concrete noun in this leftmost column: I display my daughter's art on the fridge. In this sentence, art is referring to like an actual piece of artwork, a thing I can see, a thing taking up space. So art in this sentence is concrete. However, I can also use it as an abstract noun. Art is an important element to human culture. Here, I'm not talking about a single thing. I'm talking about the general concept of art, and so it's used abstractly. Here's another example. There was a roadblock on Main Street just before Legacy Drive. This roadblock is a thing that I can perceive. On the other hand, after hitting numerous legal roadblocks, our project was canceled. Legal roadblocks sounds like a lot of, legal stuff. It's not, you can't perceive rules. Really, you can perceive the effects of rules in the paper they're written on, but that's it. You can't perceive them themselves, so that's abstract. Here's the third example. I burned a DVD of last year's performance for you. The DVD is something I can hand to you. It's tangible. It's concrete. Here, in the abstract sense, I could say this: DVD is a dying medium losing ground to Blu-ray. Okay, now I'm talking about the concept of DVD as a technology, and in that sense, it's abstract. Alright, go and move on to the next exercise here where you practice identifying and distinguishing concrete nouns from abstract nouns.